You must mother and or father yourself. It's very hard for those that didn't have very loving or very safe homes. You know what I mean? As far as parents go, their parents were volatile or their parents were not mentally stable. It is so hard for those to get their life together because they don't have the ability to mother or father themselves because they had no example of it. So have a little more compassion for those people that you see walking around in the streets like zombies on drugs. All they're doing is self-medicating themselves because they are in drastic pain. They are in pain because they have the inability to handle life. They can't. It's too much for them. They are void of a lot of them have racing thoughts, sabotaging thought patterns. A lot of them were abused and put down, so they feel very low. They feel like they are, they're not feeling whole. They're not in their bodies. They don't feel their body. That is why they're in constant need of something to alter their consciousness and alter the state that they are in because they are hurting. They are in pain. Okay, so think twice when you judge and look down on the drug addict. Okay, then you have those that, just partied here and there and, got caught up because now they're dependent on it. You know what I mean? Which could have came from loving parents. But anyway, I say this to say it is hard to mother and father yourself if you didn't have a prime example of a loving family, feeling like you belong to your family. That's why a lot of people join gangs because they don't have that. They didn't sit down and have dinner with their mothers and fathers. A lot of them came home to a mother sitting down at the table smoking crack. A lot of children came to homes with fathers drinking their ass off and becoming violent and beating the crap out of them. I don't know what it is with America. Okay, I'm first generation. My parents came to this country. They were refugees, and I just so happened to be born here. But I'm going to tell you the difference I see with Americans. A lot of American children that I grew up with. All right. And I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts, and Buffalo, New York, back and forth. I'm going to tell you like this. I seen a lot of hateful parents, talking down on their children, homes that were in disarray. There was no love there. When I went to Spanish families, they were very, very, very structured households. You know what I mean? Not all of them, but for the majority of them. Black families was a lot of love, a lot of, as far as what I experienced, I'm friends that are still friends to this day.